Hi YouTube, my name is Emma and this is my channel. I create art videos. So today's video, the art that I'm creating is digital because I haven't done some digital art for you guys in a while, and it is inspired by the new Avengers movie that's just come out recently, Infinity Wars. I know that I'm a little bit late to the party, but I still wanted to create something for you guys because I absolutely love the Avengers and anything Marvel, so I thought this would be fun. I wanted to do something really simple, so I've created a chibi piece and I've kind of done it so that it can be created as a tile pattern and you can tile it and it will be like a continuous pattern. So that's what I've decided to do today. And the topic of today's video is I wanted to talk to you about whether money is holding me back or whether I think money is holding me and my channel back. I will chat about this. So pretty much the reason that I think this is a few different reasons that this sort of idea came into my head. I know that art supplies can be very expensive. Everybody lives to a budget. Sometimes you just don't have the spare money to spend on things, and I definitely don't have the money to go out and spend money on art supplies or anything. Computer supplies at the moment, which I'm sure you're aware by now, we're about to have a baby and the amount of different things that you need to change in your lifestyle because of that is quite large, and it's not a bad thing by any means. It just means that I can't splurge on art supplies because I have a lot already. Like, you know, I've got my watercolor, I've got my gouache, I've got my acrylic paints, like anything that I need to top up, that's fine. Like I'll go and get a new acrylic tube or something, but I'm not going to go out and spend $100 on a new acrylic paint set or anything like that, or a new easel, or you know, special occasions like my birthday or Christmas, I might ask for a certain art supply and then, you know, that'll help me sort of stock everything up. But my point is, is that affecting my channel? The fact that I don't have the money to spend on art supplies, is that affecting whether people watch me because my art supplies aren't as good as other people's supplies? And I don't think it should affect the channel, and I don't think it should affect the growth of my channel in any way. I think it's just a mental block. Like I still watch channels that, you know, use very minimal art supplies, minimalistic channels. I don't know how else to say it, but I don't think that people watch your channel because you're using Winsor & Newton paints, or because you're using, I said that very Winsor & Newton. I would love to use some Winsor & Newton paints. They're just way out of my price range. So if you use them, that is awesome and I envy you. But you know, like there's still other paints out there that are, I'm not gonna say they're just as good, but they're just as good if that's all that you can afford to get. Like, you know, they're still paint. They still make colors on paper. Like they're doing exactly the same thing that the higher quality or more expensive products are doing. They're just different. Granted, if you're wanting to sell your art and you want it to be light fast and archival and all that sort of stuff, then obviously you're going to need to invest in those higher quality products. But there's ways of getting to that point as well. So like you can start selling prints of artworks that you've done, and that way it doesn't matter whether the, you know, the quality of the paint is way up here, because it's a print. You have the original. If it starts fading, nobody cares because they have a print which is going to be a lot better quality, potentially, depending how you get it printed of course, but most likely going to be a better quality than the potentially cheaper paint that is going to fade and everything like that. In regards to like equipment, for example, I know that equipment can be extremely expensive as well. So like my camera, for example, I was so super lucky because I got my camera as a gift for my birthday one year from my mom, and I love it. I use it all of the time. I've got a Canon 700D, and it is fantastic for videos, photos. I use it for everything, okay? And I have a tripod, which I think I got for about $30. Like, it's not the most stable thing ever, and sometimes I do worry that it may fall over, but that's working to a budget. I could afford a $30 tripod, so I got the $30 one. I just make sure that I attach things to it to weigh it down so that it doesn't fall over, and I work a way around it. You don't need, you know, the $130 tripod that's gonna do exactly the same thing that my $30 tripod does. What's the point? Also, most smartphones or most phones these days will record a really good image. I, for example, have the Google Pixel XL2. The video quality is amazing. That phone, you know, I don't know whereabouts in the world you are or whether you're old enough to have a contract for a phone or anything like that, but you know, I pay my phone off monthly on a contract. I didn't have to pay for it up front, is my point. But it still has really, really high quality video. I do actually insert clips every now and again from my phone footage, especially if I'm like out and about. I don't want to be carrying around my entire camera. I'll just, you know, sit there with my camera and do sort of like a vloggy sort of thing, and the quality is still really, really, really good. So if you don't have enough money for a camera, just buy a tripod that's capable of attaching to your phone, and you can use your phone to film all of your footage. I'm getting a little bit off topic, I suppose, because this isn't really explaining why I think that money is holding me back. I guess I see all of these different channels that have all of this really high-tech equipment and really high-tech computers and editing softwares and, you know, monthly subscriptions to all of these different art programs and editing softwares, and it just makes me think, oh, I must need those programs to become successful, or I must need those art supplies to be successful with my art and for people to want it. And that's not the case at all. And I'm aware of that. It's just this like bubble that you get stuck in. And I wanted to share these thoughts with you so that you can tell me your opinion. But if you're stuck in the same rut, then hopefully you can get out of it with me and realize that you can do amazing things with what you've got. So I'm going to be doing a video series which may have come out, or it may be coming out. I'm not too sure when I'm uploading this video, but it's about my current setup, how I record a video from start to finish, the editing softwares that I use, the different drawing programs that I use, and everything, like everything that software-wise will be free, that I talk about, and different roadblocks that I have to get over and everything like that. So there'll be a little series coming about that soon, so I hope that helps some people. But yes, in my opinion, I think it is just a mental block. And it was at this stage that my video corrupted, so I do apologize. I know there was something else I was going to say, but it did not want to work for me, so I just wanted to finish off by saying that I'm really interested in hearing your opinions on this topic and wanting to know what you think about the whole thing, whether you have the same thoughts or whether you think entirely differently. Do you actually think that these supplies are needed to be able to be successful? And if that is the case, I'd love to know why you think that. Anyway, I will leave you with a little bit more of the footage, and I hope the rest of your day. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and it was just a little bit different. I know it wasn't very skillful. I probably could have done it a lot better if I had have looked into different ways of doing it. It was kind of straight off the bat, kind of something I just wanted to do. They were working with the colors that I had, so I hope you have enjoyed the process. And if you do anything like it, please share it with me because I'd love to see what you've done. But yes, I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye!